Who the hell are you?
Your worst nightmare! Except in the daytime when you are not asleep.
You don't have to look very far to find references in video games that poke fun at other video games. But there are some that take that concept and build a whole game around it. Parody games have been around for many years, poking fun at films, TV shows and other media. There was X-Fools, Microshaft Windblows 98 and Pissed, an obvious piss take of Mist. So in this video I'm going to be taking a look at some more slightly recent parody video games that poke fun at other video games. The Bard's Tale series started in 1985 as a turn-based first-person fantasy RPG. This 2004 release plays differently as a top-down adventure game. Playing as the Bard, your motives are not to save the world like in previous games, but for coin and cleavage instead. This displeases the narrator of the game, and he makes sure to call out your disgusting behaviour.
In hindsight, I'm surprised it took the Bard this long to get his hands on Mary's chest.
As you interact with characters, you have the option of a nice or snarky response to the dialogue. This can have lasting consequences through the game. There are many humorous moments in the game as well, with plenty of fun poked at the usual conventions of RPGs. This is definitely a title you want to try if you like a good laugh.
The Bard, having slain the random wolf, found that it had digested not only the contents of a small treasury, but also various household goods. Wait, am I reading that correctly? This can't be right.
You'd be surprised. I find all kinds of things inside these beasties.
Eat Lead, The Return of Matt Hazard, places you in the shoes of Matt Hazard as he attempts to make a comeback to refresh his career. It's clear he's a parody of Duke Nukem in the intro cutscene which chronicles Matt's history within games. As you progress through the game, you realise someone is trying to sabotage your comeback by placing different enemies into the game and switching environments constantly. The game likes to mock video game tropes of the time, like long elevator loading segments and an abundance of explodable barrels. The comedy is there, it's just that the gameplay is really tedious and boring. It's something you'll have to put up with if you want to experience the game's humour. One of my pet peeves is the state of DLC in video games, leaving out content that should have been in the final game offered up at a price for download. That's why it's great to see DLC quests satirise the state of downloadable content. The game was released in 2011, and since then we've seen DLC become even more money grabbing with loot boxes and the like. Anyway, in this game you play as a small pixely character and you collect coins you use to buy elements of gameplay like being able to move left and jump. It's a short game with some witty content that'll entertain you for an hour or two. Kill the Plumber is exactly what it says in the title. A platforming game that parodies Super Mario. Your task is to kill the plumber that's invading your kingdom. You play as various Mario-inspired characters like the Goomba and Thwomps. It's a fun little game that was initially released as a Flash game and then later released on Steam. Simulator games have been around for years, most notably flight simulator games. It was around the early 2010s where more simulator titles were popping up that were strangely popular, all with the same logo font. Titles like Farming Simulator, Euro Truck Simulator, and Simulator Simulator. Goat Simulator pokes fun in the resurgence in this sim genre. You play as a goat and the aim is to cause as much havoc as possible. You do this by headbutting things and licking them as well. This is where you'll discover that the physics in this game are completely crazy. Dotted around the map are various Easter eggs with humorous jokes to discover. The game proved as successful as the sim games it was mocking, and later received updates that included parodies of World of Warcraft and DayZ. Thank you for watching this video on parody video games. If you enjoy the videos I create, please like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next video.